All right. So let's start with the topic. And the first
Mm.
question I'd like to ask you is that why do some people enjoy eating out?
Because that food is tasty. That's why. And like all the food that we find in restaurant, we can't make it as same at home. That's why.
Yes, yes. Also, you can add that this the kind of spices that they use, the kind of recipes, the kind of ingredients that they use, we
Yeah.
can't use them and we can't do them. We can't make it
Right.
at home very easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, can you cook well, Kushi?
Yes, I can cook well.
Right. So, what can you make?
I mostly make North Indian food. Yeah.
Right.
Like
So,
dal, chawal,
what?
puri, that these things.
So,
Yeah.
do you have any specialty? Some kind of food that you make the best that everyone likes.
Well, I make tehri and everyone likes it.
That's
Yeah.
nice. That's really nice. Right. Do you like to try new food and drinks?
No, I don't like cooking a lot, so that's why. Yeah.
Okay, so suppose you're going out sometimes with your friends or with your family. Do you like to try out the new food in the menu?
Of course.
And what about drinks? Any new drinks that you like to try?
Mm, no.
Not really. All right. Um,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. What is the difference between restaurant food and home cooked food?
See, restaurant food is delicious, of course, tasty, spicy, all the things we get, but homemade food is healthy. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's healthy and we make it like totally hygienic, cleaning all those things. And in restaurant, we don't know how they make it. Yes, of course, it's tasty, but there's no guarantee.
Yeah,
Right?
I totally
That's
agree.
why.
I totally agree. Also, I think home cooked food has a lot of nutritional value than the restaurant food.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure they put a lot of taste, all kind of flavors in the food, the restaurant food that I'm talking about. But we're not sure, like you said, if it's hygienic or not.
yeah,
If they're washing all of the vegetables or whatever they're using. So we don't know about that. So what do
yeah.
you prefer? Do you prefer having home cooked food or do you prefer having restaurant food?
Well, I prefer having homemade.
Homemade food. That's
Yeah.
nice. So also, what kind of food you like to eat? Like, do you like to eat the street food just for taste? Maybe sometimes. Do you think it's okay to eat out in the restaurant or have some kind of street food once in a while? Do you think it's okay?
Yeah, I think once in a week it's fine.
Right. Like for me, on weekends when I'm free, I'd like to cook something for myself.
Hmm.
But like usually I don't do it a lot. But since I'm free on weekends, I bring some stuff and I make myself something different.
Okay.
All right. Let's discuss some vocabulary related to
Okay.
food. That's some interesting vocabulary. For example, there's a word called barbecue. Are you familiar with the word barbecue?
Barbecue. No.
Barbecue is basically something that you cook outdoors. Normally, you cook inside the kitchen, right? But barbecue is something that we have on a special occasion if there's a party or a birthday
Okay.
party, something like that. So there's a grill kind of a thing made of metal, I think.
I saw
So
it
we put
in movie, I think. Did
yeah,
make.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's exactly that. So normally people cook non-vegetarian foods such as chicken and fish, but you can also make vegetables on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a barbecue. Next, we have garnish. Garnish is a small amount of food
Yeah, I
used
know
to
it's
decorate.
like
Yeah,
decorating the food.
exactly. it is used to decorate the food. Do you use some kind of garnishing in your food when you cook?
Yeah, when like make something like cutlet, and also I like decorating it in plate.
Yeah, for example, if you made something, you can garnish it with fresh coriander, maybe, or if you made
Yeah,
something sweet, you can garnish it with some dry fruits.
yeah.
Okay, next we have knead. So knead is moistened flour into dough
Like
or
making
paste with
dough.
the hands.
When
Yeah,
we make
it's
dough
kneading.
flour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Instead of making, we can always use kneading the dough.
yeah,
Next we have cuisine. Do you know what's a cuisine?
yeah. It's like especially some other countries' food when we make it. It's okay.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yes. So it's a style or method of cooking, especially as characteristic of a particular country, region, or establishment. Exactly like you said, some
Yeah,
other countries' specialty, some other countries' food is cuisine too. Next, we have bland. Bland is a food or drink, unseasoned,
tasteless,
mild tasting. Yeah, tasteless, exactly.
tasteless.
In one word, it's tasteless, yes.
Yeah,
Next is we have bake, to bake
yeah.
something.
It's like baking in oven.
Yeah, baking on oven. Yeah. Have you baked something ever, like a cake or something like that?
No,
Next, we have roast.
yeah,
Uh,
roasting. Uh, like we roast. What say? Corn.
corn, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Uh, Roast is cooked food, especially meat, by prolonged exposure to heat in an oven or over a fire. Like, sorry. So for some time, you roast something to, for it to cook well. Next, we have recipe.
recipe means making any kind of food. And its method
Is the
we can
recipe.
say.
It's a
Yeah,
Yeah. What all steps do you use to make the food?
yeah.
A set of instructions for preparing a particular dish, including a list of ingredients required. A lot of times when you watch on TV as well, you see the professional chefs using a particular recipe, and sometimes you note it down as well to follow it. So that's a recipe, a set of instructions. Next, we have dessert. I'm sure you
Yeah,
know
it's
desserts,
sweet.
right?
Yeah,
Sweets, yeah.
after
Do you,
having
do
meal. Yeah.
yeah. Do
Well,
you
I
like having
usually like
desserts?
ice cream after
Okay,
having
that's
food.
nice. After hand food, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. Next we have chef, a chef.
Yeah, who make food? We called himself.
Yeah, a chef. Also, we can say that's a professional cook who has a lot of experience in that field.
Yeah, yeah.
Next we have toast.
Toast.
Uh, Bread toast, if you've heard of that.
Yeah, when yeah, we roast or like bread, then it.
Yeah, that's a toast. Yeah. Next we have stir.
What?
Uh,
Sorry,
Stir, stir.
I don't know.
So stir is to move a spoon or other implement round in a liquid or other substance in order to mix it thoroughly. Like when you're
Okay,
making something, you stir it.
okay.
Yeah. Next is diet.
Diet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
a diet
know.
is. Yeah. Go ahead.
I know diet. Like when someone
Right.
dieting, they
So
have like less food or just healthy food. Don't eat a lot. So it's
yeah.
diet.
Yeah. So it's a diet has all kinds of it has carbohydrates, it has proper amount of protein and fats and vitamins. So do you think that dieting is good?
Yeah, it's good for who want. I never diet.
Mhm. Yeah. Because you have a lot of restrictions when you're on a diet. Like you can have only some
Yeah.
kinds of foods. You can't have any food,
And
then you're
we
gonna
can't
eat.
have sweets, especially, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you love ice
Yeah.
cream, so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Next, we have a platter. A platter is a large flat dish or plate for serving food. Like on a platter is something where you put different kinds of food as well. Like there's a big plate on which you can put a lot of different dishes. So that's a
Okay.
platter. That we have. It's called saute. It's a dish consisting of ingredients that have been sauteed. For example, before making something, you cut some vegetables and you put it in a pan with some oil or other things. You fry it for a while so that it gets cooked, but you don't cook it very well. Do you
Okay.
get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you cook it for a while, so it doesn't get cooked properly, but then you take it out and then you use it to make some other dish.
Okay.
That's sauté. And we have grate. Uh, Grate is small steps are like rubbing it on a grater. Like you grate something. For example, if you have cheese and you have a grater, you grate the cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know about it? A grater? Have you
Yeah,
used
yeah.
a grater?